your car. I say opposite. You need to race it.
She drives like shit.
Well, yeah.
When are you getting my transmission?
What?
When are you getting me my transmission?
When I get it out of the car. Jake's here. Doze is here. Javi's here.
Hi.
And this fool is here with his garbage. Not this. Some other garbage. I'll show you guys that in a second. So we're up at the shop, chilling, and I'm cleaning up from yesterday's chaos. You guys missed a lot. Did 180 miles an hour in BMW. We tube front ended a Miata. I welded a diff. We modified another subframe. Blam blam. But don't fret. There's plenty to do today, like clean up for one. The other thing we got to take care of is this here flange, which is a Turbo Smart flange, needs to go. Now, why not cut this flange off and everything like that? Because people are cheap. Preferably that guy I explained out there. He's a cheapo, and he doesn't care as long as it works. So I'm gonna weld it on as cheaply as possible. And this is what you get when you say, do it cheap. Right like that. So we'll take care of that in a second. Among other things, let's see, what else do we have to do? We have some intercooler piping to weld up. We've got, oh, we have an entire Miata front end. Again, from yesterday to today, another one showed up that requires some core support rework. So we have to cut up that shit and probably tube out a little bit and get this thing closing. Cheap stainless. So guys, you can see it welded out all right. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully it focuses. However, it is some pretty cheap stainless. So there's definitely some contaminants in there. But overall, that'll work. That'll do the trick. On to the next thing. Boom shakalaka.
Thanks, Charles.
It's done. Jake's over here playing fucking African music. By that I mean South African music.
South African.
Yeah. And the shop's still dirty. Why is that, Jake? Why?
I cleaned it last time.
Is the shop still dirty?
Cleaned it last time.
But you're here now.
Yeah.
Anyways, we got some other stuff to do. I'm gonna roll this black Miata in after I pick up a little bit because this is still in some disarray. And then once I do that, I'm gonna take this front end off, I guess. I might go get beer first. Because I could use a beer. The Supra. Hi. Now you're much healthier. You look healthier now. All right. Yes, we have beer now, which is always good. Yeah, what do you want to explain to the viewers here what you're doing on your Supra?
I'm extending my exhaust tip to end the drone. It puts the exhaust away from under the bumper.
And we have tested this.
And it works.
Because the longer the tip past the muffler,
the quieter it is.
Yes. That is scientifically proven.
Fact. We've proven that.
Do you want me to tack that for you?
I guess.
Or do you want to do it?
Well, I'm already holding it. I just need 4 tacks. Maybe even 3.
Okay. So you may ask yourself why that makes a difference, but it literally does. Yeah. Every single inch you put after the muffler makes a difference.
Yeah, it gets. Even a foot is just way quieter than...
Yeah, it's crazy. So, and yeah, we just tacked it, but it's just for sound, not for...
Not
it
for
doesn't have
looks.
to seal or anything. So
I could always just redo it if I wanted to later.
got that Joe IPA.
Oh.
The squat. Fill them in. What have we done?
Tore it apart, cut some shit out.
That's right, what we do here. That's about it.
That's it.
We have already identified what we already knew. This frame rail, not good. This frame rail is actually not too bad. Got hit on the right side though, so it makes sense that the right frame rail is
Due
fucked.
to science.
That's scientific deduction of elementary thoughts.
Of forces of energy and absorption.
Yes.
Physics.
Math. So basically, we are cutting this thing apart, and as we go, we're letting the owner of the car know what we have been finding. I told him right off the bat that we might not know how far back we have to cut the frame rails until I cut most of it apart. It looks like we can kind of cut it prior to the headlight buckets, which is badass for me, because realigning these flip-up headlights after you cut the mounts out,
They're not good and it's not fun.
not fun. So that's awesome for me. Not so awesome for him is I'm gonna have to cut pretty much this whole frame rail out, and then even though that one's straight, I'm gonna cut that one out too to match, because you can't have just one tubed frame rail. But that's the status so far. I'm gonna keep cutting. I'm gonna set the camera up and kind of show you guys what I was doing when the camera was off. I was also drinking beer. So that's probably why I wasn't filming as much. We are using the Ferrari of plasma cutters, the Hypertherm PowerMax 45, because only the best. Slamming them. She runs away. She's hammering those chips back. Cut away the bumper support, because that's not the actual bumper, but the bumper support bar that goes across, connects the two frame rails together. Cut that out. Next I have to pull out the windshield washer fluid, drop that down, get that out of the way, and then we can start addressing how far back we need to measure and start cutting frame rails. I will probably remove the headlights, however I'm not going to remove the buckets like we talked about, and I'm also going to try and retain the fender pickup points, because I really don't want to have to realign those and remake those. We're going to do our best to try and leave those in there, in the stock ones. That way they're all kind of factory fitment. Some of that stuff is the hardest to get back to where he was. The fenders, the headlights and stuff like that, especially flip-ups. Fixed headlights not so much, but flip-up headlights are kind of a pain to get back to where they were before. Ooh. Well, the Miata is pushed outside. I've been drinking beers and chopping knuckles.
I've been drinking some beers.
Jamie's
Welding
been
some frames.
Jamie's been welding subframes and chilling, and we're just relaxing. And I think I'm going to close out this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Cheers. See you next time.
We out of here. Bye.
Next time I see you, I'll make sure